Hello everybody, we'll be playing another draft today. Let's jump right into it. I'm ready, and let's see what we have in our first pack. Last draft wasn't that good, I'm not that familiar with the set yet. Although it's been out for quite a while now. Okay, Eternal Wanderer. That is pretty dope. Especially for the Zero ability. I mean, he comes out on 6, but it's definitely a great pick. Then we also have the Duelist in this pack, which would be great. This one got us good in the last one. Singer, also a good one. Anoint with Affliction, so this is definitely a great pack in here. And I don't know if the Eternal Wanderer is a good pick here. What I like about first picks is always like stay in one color. Most of the time. Choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control not chosen this way. Okay. Well, a great board wipe. Yeah, I guess I will stick with the Eternal Wanderer here.
I think this will be a quick one.
Then we continue. In this pack, I see a Necroskiddo. This is a good card. Resistance Reunited is great. If we go more into the equipment direction. See Araska's Fall, Skull Dweller. Skull Dweller is really good. For Toxic deck, Necroskiddo. The good thing about Necroskiddo would be if we sacrifice the rest of our creatures, Necroskiddo would be a really big creature and could go for the finisher. Then we are currently maybe looking for Corrupted deck from the first few looks. Skull Dweller is really good. Necroskiddo. I think that we will see a Necroskiddo again, so I might go with the Skull Dweller here. Might be risky not taking the Reunited, but if we don't go into the Boros direction, I think that's okay. There we have a Duelist. Really good. Against all odds, also a great card. But a Duelist is really good to applying pressure really early on. Planar Disruption, also good, also good. So from Duelist or Planar Disruption, I guess that Duelist is simply the better pick here. Quickly checking the audio again. Alright, everything working. Dice Creator, okay. Yeah, but Duelist is really good here. Also would like to have a Disruption here, but Duelist is a great enabler really early on. Okay, what do we have here? This pack doesn't look that strong for us. We have a Grimnark. 5/5 Death Touch. As I've said, if we might tend into the Orzhov direction. Lightbringer. I don't think that we will run that many equipments, though there is this one flash equipment that we had in the pack earlier that might be interesting for this guy. Though, a Death Touch creature, the... how's this green creature called again with Toxic, Free and Haste? That was really annoying in the last draft. I don't want to build my deck now around about what was in the last draft and what got me there, but I think Cruel Grimnark is a valuable pick here in this pack. We continue. There it is, the Conviction. Good card in my opinion, but there's also Araska's Fall. And great instant removal, bringing us closer to enabling Corruption. Predation, haven't seen that one yet. Bardiche. Zealot. Yeah, might be great to ambush things, but I think that we will see a Conviction most likely again compared to a Araska's Fall. So I'll take that. We continue. Okay. We have the Skull Bomb. Then we have Offer Immortality. I guess it will be the Immortality, simply Death Touch and Indestructible. It's a great combat trick. Many of our creatures are cheap yet. Skull Bomb might be a cool 1-drop though. We have a pretty good early curve yet, so take the Immortality. Alright, this looks better. Here we have a Scourge. Might be great for the Corrupted deck. We are not tending to play artifacts for the Enforcer. Senior Dancer. Nah. For Meerkat, Draw Spits. Yeah, I guess it will be the Scourge. Which looks good. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Fair Basilica. Might be interesting for the late game. From a graveyard to the battlefield tapped, you lose 1 life. We can do this anytime, so I think I'll just take him. Kefek might be, yeah, simply a value pick. Sacrifice another creature with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield. Yeah, this would really be just a value pick here. Okay, so our colors aren't that open in my opinion, so I might be interested in taking a look at our cards. I think the Aspirant isn't that bad. Thrill or Aspirant. Yeah, I'll quickly take the Aspirant here. Alright, another Resca's Fall. That's dope. I would like to play with an Enforcer, though, yeah. We don't have any artifacts, and I think it will also stay like that. So Resca's Fall is great. Then we have an Against All Odds. That's crazy. We might be interested in looking for some more ETBs then. Though I don't know if we will play Against All Odds. Then we have the black one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand to draw a card. Okay. Nice recursion. There's the Lightbringer, we can take it. Don't need the fixing from the Prism. And as I've said, maybe we will find the Corruption again. And here, yeah, I will just take a few cards out of the way. Okay, wow. Sword, simple value engine and can be played in every deck. But this pack is great for us. There's a Duelist in here, a Disruption. Necro Titan, also really good. Oh my god, this pack is so bonkers for us. Though, it's a free mythic, and the sword is really good. And we can play it in every deck. So it will be this. Although I would like to pick a Duelist or Disruption here. Okay, an Archfiend, okay. Remove an oil counter. No oil counters. You lose the game. Ah yeah, that was it. Controller loses 2 life. Not that happy with that one. Then I see the Shepherd. We make 2 1/1s. This is the bounce. There's an Infectious Inquiry. Might be good. Another Grimnark. This one doesn't have flying, it's toxic itself. That's a bit annoying. 4 mana, 3/4. Another permanent we control. There aren't that many ETBs, so I think I will take the Inquiry. Oh, maybe I will just take the Archfiend. Maybe we can leverage it really good. Enters with 3 oil counters. Remove an oil counter. Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, or Lifelink. Okay, but we cannot proliferate those counters. So here I might take... We could take another Offer, or here we could take the Shepherd. I think we have a really good late game right now. And I don't know if we need a Shepherd then. 2 Offers might be a little bit much. Our free curve looks strong. Could be better. Though, Shepherd. No corrupted on it. I'm not that big of a fan. I will take the offer for now. Here we have, ooh, an Anoint with Affliction that still comes around. Great. Great removal. Alright, here we have a Green Sun's Twilight. We have, ooh, Siphoner. Rascal's Fall we already have two, so I don't think we will take another Rascal's Fall. The Attendant, Reunited we won't be playing. Green Sun's Twilight ain't like a good value pick here, so Siphoner it is. Good 2-drop. Let's take it. Okay, here we have another Duelist, and we have a Vanish into Eternity. Sacrifice, destroy each. Remove 10. Yeah, we cannot proliferate it. Head Cleaver. Duelist is simply way too strong. Gotta take it. Vanish might still be an interesting alternative. But, yeah. Okay. I see another offer. There's a Ravager. Hive Master. Our free curve, as I've said earlier, looks really good, though we might play the Hive Master over the Lightbringer. And so far I like our creatures. The thing is, we have not that many Death Touch creatures. We have so far just a Skull Dweller. Okay, I gotta pick a little bit faster now. Duress is great. Non-creature, non-land. Okay. We have the Hive Master. Gotta take this one out for now. And just pick the Duress here. Ooh, alright. The Necrotitan cycled. That's great. I'll take it. And even though we can still just simply sacrifice one of our cheaper creatures. Okay. That's another Grimnark. We might have a really good late game. Inquiry is sorcery speed and I want to do different things on turn 3 and we already have one. Didn't I pick it? Interesting. Then I would take this one. Alright. You'll just take a blue one. Rascal's Fall, Hive Master, Inquiry, Scourge, Offer. Gladiator might be a creature that I'll be cutting. Though it might be nice recursion and we can quickly equip it with the sword. Though Duelist is also great here. Another Rascal's Fall, okay. Black seems really open. Archfiend I'll probably cut for the Necrotitan, okay. Head Cleaver. Ooh, alright. Ooh, an Ossification. Ossification is the pick. Blackcleave Cliffs, great card. But Ossification, target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Ossification. Alright. Yep, that's definitely the pick. There's the Conviction again, which might be interesting, but Ossification is simply way too good over removal in this set. Yeah, so I'll take it. Would like the Cliffs. Lands are always a great pick, though Ossification works really well in our deck. There's an Unctus, and this is going to be the red, as we can proliferate. Though Communion, also interesting for quite a few of our creatures. Also, if we have to sacrifice a creature with our Necrotitan and we have the Communion on it, how strong is our 2 curve? Our 2 curve is really good. We have 3 really good creatures on it. Though Communion is also a 2-drop. I guess. Yeah, I don't think. I really like Communion, but I don't think it has seen that much play, and that probably for a reason, so I will just take the red here. There is a Duelist. Okay, now our 2 curve is definitely strong enough. Ooh, Crawling Chorus might be a great alternative here. And though not easy, not easy. Our 1-drop is really weak at the moment. Yeah, I guess the Gladiator will be cut. And the Crawling Chorus Might also be a great sacrifice. I don't know if it's really that good of a pick, but I think Chorus might be better in our deck right now. The Duelist with the sword, yeah, I gotta go for it. If we can get the sword onto our Duelist, it's just way too strong. Ooh, okay, alright. I see a complete devotion here. Great card draw. We don't have any artifacts. Raptor. No. Yeah, I guess it will be complete devotion. Here we have Vet of Rebirth. I really like Vet of Rebirth. There we have the Attendant again. How does our forecurve look like? Our forecurve seems really strong, though we'll be cutting the... We don't have really good ETBs. We anyway have die effects, so maybe Vet of Rebirth simply for now. Oh, there is a Scourge. Yeah, I took the Scourge. Alright, here we have another Duress. I see another Scourge. Also a Cruel Grimnark, though we already have two. I think I'll take another Duress. This can really be devastating. To simply pick all of the interaction of our opponent. There's a Conviction. Feed the Infection. Draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. This might be really good, or it will break our neck. Though, if we cut a lot of cards in our forecurve, it might be playable. There we have the Paladin, which is not that bad. Ooh, okay, Charge of the Mites. We also have a Scrap Trap. Though Charge of the Mites is what we want. To simply apply Toxic as fast as possible. Here we take... Yeah, let's simply take the Head Cleaver. I think I do have 2 Scourges. Flying Death Touch Life Link. Yeah, I gotta take the Scourge here. Then we pick Prism. Here we take Atlas. I mean, we don't have a late game that we have to ramp into, but we will see. I like this draft. Let's see how we build this deck. We win by enabling Corrupted. So let's try to enable that as fast as possible. We do that with the Skull Dweller. We do that with the Duelist. Or with the Duelist and this Duelist. Then we do have the Red. We have... As another enablers, the Siphoner. That's actually it for now. Okay. Then we can come to interaction. I think Anoint with Affliction will be played, Devotion will be played, Ossification will be played. We will also maybe play 2 Rescus Falls. Duress is great for the early game. Scourges are really good. And then we win by Necro Titan, Grimnark, if we haven't poisoned our opponent to death. Offer Immortality might be great. Eternal Wanderer. Okay, this might be the start for now. Let's get into clearing things up. I think that the Scourge is the best free drop that we have in our packs here. 3 or more poison counters, Death Touch and Lifelink and Flying itself. So this can definitely stabilize, also enable great things with the sword. Then we have Inquiry. We don't have any card draw yet, and we are really strong on our 2 curve here. Well, so far we have the Devotion as card draw. But then our 4 looks really weak. So we might put the Feed and Affection in. Cut one of the Grimnarks. Simply because I don't think that we will win by the Grimnark. Alright, then we have Eternal Wanderer, feed the infection. Corrupted should be possible. So we gotta win fast. I think we can cut another one of the Grimnarks and play Charge of the Mites. Equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker. And create 2 tokens, okay. This looks good, this looks good. We could play a third Rascal's Fall. Though as soon as we face any Hive, for example, might be tough. Feed the infection. We draw 3, and here we draw 2. Though each opponent gets a poison counter. This only works with Corrupted. But I think until then, we will have Corrupted enabled. We have great removal, we are playing the Eternal Wanderer. We would simply be playing it, because it also distracts our opponent from our life total. We have no ETBs that we can flicker it with. Though it can also exile our opponent's creatures. That would be a reason to play a Grimnark, but I don't think that we will be at the point where we will be flickering a Grimnark. Charge of the Mites. We might be cutting 1 Scourge again. 3 is really a lot, and it doesn't apply any Toxic. Though it really profits from Corrupted. Specification Duelist, another Duelist. I do think that I want to give it a try like that. Feel free to let me know down in the comments below if you would have built anything different. I don't think that we will need the Atlas. We don't have that many really expensive cards. So we might have an explosive start, but we really need to follow it up. So let's give it a try. Okay, our opening hand is a Skull Dweller, Duelist, into Scourge, into Immortality. We are on the play. This is the perfect opening hand. Right. Attack first. Duelist. Okay. We can attack with the Duelist, or we can offer the trade here. I think for now I will just play a Swamp. We could get Corrupted online if we trade the Slinger for the Skull Dweller, but the Skull Dweller is also a great blocker and our opponent is playing Rule. I think I want to get Corrupted online. And keep our opponent's board low if we draw our Rascal's Falls. We will need it. Okay, our opponent takes it. With that, Corrupted is enabled. And so our Scourge is now flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Such a good card, Jesus. We have the Wanderer. Just need a few more lands. Maybe Inquiry would be great here. Though if we draw Feed the Infection now, we would stabilize so well. Okay, Scam. Luckily it deals the damage only to opponents. I'm actually fine taking the free here. I have a life linking creature, so I'm not interested in going for any trades here. I'm pretty sure that I will win the race. Free from Flash, okay. Yeah, if I would have gone for the trade... Ooh, okay, that is super dope. We will attack first. Not only do we apply Toxic, we just healed for 2. And for value, we will bring out the sword next turn. If we can equip it to maybe the duelist. And it also gives pro red and green. This is devastating for our opponent. We could just equip it to the Skull Dweller and stay back. But we are racing our opponent. Okay, Furnace Pun is shown. Okay. I definitely want to increase my value, so I will equip the sword. The only question is to what? I think that it costs 2. So we will still have our Offer of Immortality available. It gives +2/+2, so it might be a reason to equip it to the Scourge simply for way more lifelink. Though then we cannot trade for... Oh, then we would be running into the Punisher. And I want to keep the pressure up, so... I could also simply attack with everything. They can only block the Skull Dweller and we can still Offer of Immortality it. Let's get in for 6. We are fine. We are currently really good. There's the land, great. We heal for 2. And yeah, let's bring out another Scourge. Good game. Okay, Skull Dweller, Duelist, Double Immortality on the play. Wow, we are having great starts today. Skull Dweller is such a good card. Also an insect might be interesting for a few tribal decks. So we will hit first. I don't think that there's the -1/-1 proliferate spell. Our opponent would have probably already used it. Non-token. Okay. Edict, really good here. Ooh, that is super dope. Now I only have to hope that there's no other Sheoldred's Edict or anything, though Corrupted is already online. Let's see. Okay, no Resca's Fall. Okay, Corrupted is online. We could take care of the Golem. Enters under your control if it has 1 or more oil counters on it, put an oil counter on it. Creatures you control with oil counters on them get +1/+1. So I do want to get rid of the Golem, but I also would like to stabilize a little bit. But staying back kinda isn't an option, though it feels weird to just attack, Offer of Immortality, and then do nothing for the rest of the turn. I would like to feed the Infection, though I can also keep it ticking with Bone Picker Scourge. Though the Golem really needs to go. This might be a bad play here, but I will go for it. Okay, opponent takes it. That was for free. That's also the thing, like, we are baiting into it. I think I want to keep up the pressure, so I will just play a Scourge here. Maybe it would have been wiser to feed the Infection. We will see. Yeah, Necroskittle. That's That's what I thought. We have double immortality, so I'm fine simply attacking with both and seeing what happens. Yeah. Let's clear out their board. Do I want to keep my Scourge? I can simply trade it for the Necroskiddo. And then play the Duelist. And try to win by Infect. I think that's reasonable. Okay. Double strike, first strike. Another offer in hand. Okay. We can attack. See how they block. They will most likely block with these the Duelist with the Centurion. We could offer again, but then we cannot feed the infection. So I think for this turn I might take it a little bit slower and refill my hand. Okay, good thing I did it. Complete Devotion. Remnarch, okay. We need to discard. I think I'm fine pitching the land here. If we draw another one, we are in a really good position. That's super dope. Alright, due to Corrupted being enabled, we can attack with our Duelist. If they block with the Grimnarch, which they will most likely do, we can offer. And then play the Necro Titan. I think that's okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I had the wrong mana. Too bad. So maybe end of our opponent's turn we will complete Devotion here. Prism, really good in this situation for our opponent. Alright, good game. Okay. We are on the draw. This hand is really slow. Shards of the Might might help us to stabilize. I'm not a fan of this hand. Really not. I would love to take a mulligan here. Though the rest might help stabilize. Our opponent is on the play, so they are not drawing. Risky. Really risky. Charge of the Mights can at least build a little board. I'm not a fan, but I'll try. Put an oil counter. Create a... Activate only if... Okay, alles klar. Let's see. Alright. Well, the good thing is we have pro green and red. Don't have to show them yet. Target creature, okay. Vorik is great here. Okay, there's a Siphoner. I think I want to stay back, create a few mites, try to enable Toxic as fast as possible. Okay. Whoa, okay. Gotta take 5 here. Let's create mites. Can our opponent... Not yet. What we can do is we can play the sword and still duress our opponent to simply see if we can disrupt them in any way, but they will start pumping up their creatures by removing the counters. And we cannot block. This is not an easy spot. We can also play the Scourge, duress our opponent, see what they have. I think I want to duress first. Let's see. Wow, that was a thrill. Okay. Yeah, I'll play Scourge for now. I mean, we could have also simply attacked and gotten our opponent to at least 1 poison counter so far. Okay, no Steward. They will pump up the Warlock like hell. Yeah. And then they don't have the mana to enable the Reservoir now. That is okay. Okay. Now we have 5 mana available. We can play the sword. We can also equip it, and I think that's definitely what we need to do, to be at least able to jump. For now, won't be sacrificing our mites here. We are already really low, and just a simple pump up is enough to... Yeah, our opponent will go white now. That makes sense. This will be 7. We'll take out the Warwick here. We don't have Corrupted enabled, so I can only play the Siphoner. We can re-equip the sword quickly to one of our mites. Should have done that first. Attack. Okay, 2 lands. Still play a land. Re-equip the sword, but yeah. Good game. Good game. Didn't think to see all counters go off that well. Game. I think what I learned from our last game is that we definitely need to find our enablers on turn 2. So this opening hand, well, it has Vraska's Fall in it and also 2 copies. We are on the draw, so this might be an option to keep. Though until turn 3 they can have built a really big board and can just sacrifice their weaker creatures. Scourge, yeah, we need to enable. We need to enable. I would love to take a mulligan. But I won't. We are on the draw, let's see. Well, Senior Dancer, they will definitely sacrifice this one to the fall. Okay, at least Frost Pit's tapped, that's good. Another land. Next turn we can start to Vraska's Fall. Okay, creature. No creature, okay. They can have their own Rascal's Fall. I'm better in the late game. I don't think that there's any Planeswalker removal at the moment. And if they stay with their 1/1, I'm fine with that, so I will just, for now, keep it like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they have a Rascal's Fall. If the Senior Dancer had Toxic, it would be a really good creature. I'll fall now. The thing is, they can return also a land if they want. Yeah, well played. We keep finding our land drops, which helps. And I think now I need to bring out the Scourge to block the 1/1. Or to at least bait their Rascal's Fall. Okay, Edict. Okay, we are up to 2. I think for now I will Scourge. See what they do. Yeah, we will take out the Might. That's okay. So now they have Corrupted enabled. That is good. We can bring out the Eternal Wanderer and start creating tokens. We could also take out the Skirt, the Attendant, by using Rascal's Fall. I think that's good. They don't really want to attack, though I want to attack. Bringing out the Wanderer would be great. They might be able to hit it for free, but they would need way more resources. The Edict also allows them to sacrifice Planeswalkers, okay. I'll end the turn. Let's see what they do. Ah, Rascal's Fall is also sacrifice creature or planeswalker, okay. Enforcer is actually really okay for me. Yeah, now's the time that it has to come down.
This is our enemy. Show them the edge of your
I'll stay
blade.
back for now. Next turn we have all of our interaction available. Let's see if they have the Edict. Vanish, okay. If they have a pump up spell, we have no protection at all, so I'm fine taking it for now. Okay, now we have at least one toxic on the field. Let's see. Let's First strike damage happen. Indestructible. We can make our tokens survive. The question is, do we want that? We just got the resources out of their hand. Gets +2/+2, so this wouldn't help. Offer wouldn't help, we would just survive with it. Charge of the mites, I think it can happen. A little bit sad for our token, but we made them invest resources, that's good. Okay, Terramorphic Expanse. Annihilate. Destroys. I think I'd like to keep my Scourge around because it will help us stabilize. Now our opponent also knows that they cannot attack. Let's go. Ooh, alright. This definitely helps. Let's see who they block. Okay, one of the mites, that is fine for me. Let's see that Auto Tapper doesn't screw us. Our Scourge is online, that's good. Now we need to find our sword. Okay, lands and duelist. We can play one of the lands. Yeah, it actually doesn't matter. Do I want to keep the Devotion here? Devotion can kill the Enforcer. Yeah, let's wait for now. They will Terramorphic Expanse most likely. Thinning out their deck. Beat the Infection is doing a job. Let's see. Makes sense. Do we want to kill it? I think we want to try. Sadly, we don't draw a card from it, but we also got 4 life out of it. Ooh, another flyer with Toxic. Okay. Are we in a hurry? No, we are not. When it dies, he makes a mite. So we will start off with attacking here. And we will play Siphoner and also Duelist. One thing that would really help them out would be the Eternal Wanderer now. Let's see if they also play it. Yeah, we can apply quite a bit of Toxic now. And gain our life back. Okay, they can flash in something. They can also sacrifice their draw spits to draw a card. Okay, that means that they definitely don't have an answer to flyers. Yeah, I'm fine bringing out the duelist. If we find the sword, it would be super dope. And as I've said, draw spits can still be sacrificed. Resca's Fall. Well, that is an easy one. Nice, good game. Only planes, Scourge, Sword. Yeah, this is a mulligan. This looks way better. Oh my god, this hand. I think one Scourge can go. Alright. Nothing turn one, let's duress. Okay. And we take their Anoint with Affliction. Oh my god. What a hit. Hybrid. So they are racing us when it comes to Toxic. And it's with pit. Up to one creature. That's good. Oh my god, another one. We cannot block their flyers anyways, though our Scourge can. We need to watch out, when can they proliferate? Against flying. And split revealed. Base power and toughness. I haven't seen any proliferate yet. So I am fine trading one of my Scourges. They can get the hybrids back when they proliferate, that's scary. Alright, land is really good here. If we draw another land, we are in a good spot. We will attack first. Okay. I think I will bring out a duelist. They don't have a non-creature spell yet. They have no artifact creature for their retrofitter. We are at 16. We are actually still good to go. We need to generate value. So I can take a hit for 6 here, which would be really hard. Or I can bring out a Scourge and block their hybrid. And still take 4 and trade. If we draw a land next turn, we can stabilize with the sword. I think I need to play out a Scourge here. Though I do have the feeling that this game won't be won by combat damage. I think it'll be won... it won't be won by Toxic, it will be won by combat damage. So taking a hit here might be reasonable, though the Retrofitter is a 2/3. If we don't draw a land and can enable the Duelist to be bigger and connect to give our Scourge Death Touch and Lifelink, we are in trouble. Though I do have to say, we need to do something, so I will just block the hybrid here for now. If they have something that proliferates, we are in real trouble. Okay. Okay, we draw the Resca's Fall. That can take out one of them. This guy has Toxic 1, I just saw that. Well, we cannot attack, he will just block. So we somehow need to build a board. I think that the sword is the most valuable card that we can bring out right now and stay back for now. Though again, we might be taking a hit for 6 here again. Oh my god.
Relax. I'm here.
Can't attack or block until your next turn. Yeah, GG. Oh my
I can run
god.
circles around you. Take it easy. I've
Wow.
got this. Phyrexia has minions.
What does
but
he
I
all
have
do?
minions.
And we don't have Corrupted enabled for the Necro Titan. Oh my god. It cannot attack or block anyways because... Wow. I think this is game. Skull Bomb, okay. I think now he can... Yeah, they can give all of their creatures flying. And could have simply won by that. Good game.
I'll handle
Wow,
this
what a powerful deck. Really cool. Didn't think that Kaito is that strong. We are sitting at 3 wins and 2 losses. This hand looks really good. Let's hope that they don't have a 1-drop. Alright, that's good. Charge of the Might is also really good. Let's apply the plus Toxic. Bring out another Swamp. They have the Dross Pits. No other creature drop, okay. Oh my god, okay. We want to create mites now. Yep. Oh, okay. That would be an alternative. Though, I think using Rascus for now, they will stay back with 1 token that cannot block. We will enable Corrupted, that will pump up our Scourge. And then... I think that's the most mana efficient play. They do still have 6 cards in hand, that is scary. But they also go up to 6 Toxic now. The Might cannot block anyways, so let's see if they attack with it. Okay, they take a Whisper. Take out one of my creatures. And they concede. Alright, we take it. Okay, Ossification, Siphoner, Rescue Fall, Feed the Infection. We are on the draw. This looks okay. Swamp, nothing is good. Plains, Siphoner. Our own plains. Siphoner. The thing I'm playing the Siphoner is, we could have also removed the Siphoner with the Ossification, but our Scourge can come out next turn and can simply just block it. And I'm not interested in going for the trade here. They can also have an offer of Immortality. Okay, Crawling Chorus, also a creature that we can block. We have a Charge of the Mites. Let's attack first. That changes a few things. Though I think bringing out the Scourge might be a reasonable play. Though if they have Anoint with the Affliction, they can use it now, and they would use it on the Scourge. If we wait and use the Charge of the Mites in the end of their turn and they've used any resources, we might have an advantage there. And we still have the Ossification to follow up. I think that's reasonable. Okay. Looks like they had priority. That can happen. Head Cleaver, okay. And in response we will create Mites. And then we take our turn. Okay, we have Off-Paw, which we could use and kill the Head Cleaver in a trade. Then we would also enable Corrupted and we still would have mana left for an Ossification. Though I am not interested in using the Ossification on something like the Crawling Chorus or something. I think killing the Head Cleaver is reasonable because it has Toxic too. Let's attack first, see how they block. They will most likely take up one of the Mites here. Okay, we take it. Alright, Toxic is enabled. The thing is, do we want to take another 2 Toxic and save the Ossification for next turn? If we don't draw a land, we would have a pretty dead turn. I think it's worth the risk. If we draw a land, we can Ossification and Scourge, for example. If they follow up with a Necro Titan, for example, now, that would be a real bomb. Sometimes I do have the feeling that I'm holding back way too much all of my resources, and I'm trying to go for the real risky plays. Paladin. Okay. No land. But a creature. Enters the battlefield. Return target creature card with mana value. It's a Toxic 2. Well, that seems like a target for our Ossification. We take... simply a Plains. Take out the Paladin. Apply 3 more Toxic. The good thing is the Duelist can now block their Crawling Chorus. Oh, the Silex, okay. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of oil counters. Okay, so they need 2 oil counters on the Silex to destroy my Ossification. And I'm definitely taking the trade here. Let's see if they have an offer. That's okay. That's the win for us. Though if they blow up the Silex now, let's see if they see it. They need to blow up the Silex now. Yeah. They put an oil counter on it. If they would have blown it up, there would have been 0 and that would have killed my Mites, if I'm not mistaken. Now we go up to 9 and then we Rascus Fall and get the final poison counter. What a game. Let's see. Oh my god. We have Anoint as an interaction on 2. We are on the draw, we can create Mites, we have Necro Titan. Necro Titan could eat one of the Mites. Ah, risky. Really risky. Especially when they start off with an Evolving Adaptive. So we can handle it. So if they work on growing it... What the... Ah, okay. Toxic 2. That is a lot. So we need to use our Anoint now. Yeah, and I'm taking out the toxic creature here. Okay, no protection, no Tyva stand. PhyrexiaArena. Oh my god. Yeah, we got a charge of mites first. Simply so we can play the Necro Titan in the next turn. Run! Oh my god, what a synergistic deck. Yeah, that happens. We go down to 14. Skydweller, Jesus. I could have still waited a little bit. Okay, when does it trigger? Whenever one or more creatures you control die. Whoa, okay. Powerful. I will bring out the Necro Titan here. Simply to be able to block with a really big creature. Okay. Another Death Touch toxic creature. Offer's good. Offer's really good. I think if we were about to attack, they would block with the Basilisk right now. And I want to take the... I want to stay back with the Necro Titan. If we would attack with the Might... Nah. For now it's good. But the PhyrexiaArena turn 3 was devastating. That's devastating. Drown. Oh my god. It's also working around our offer. Gotta take it. I don't really want to invest my offer for 1/1s and 1/3s. Really gotta hope to find another creature. Ambulance. Okay. Yeah, they will most likely pay the life here. Yep. Land doesn't help. Arena is so good. Yeah, again, don't wanna throw my Necro Titan under the bus. At some point we will have to, and we cannot keep up with their resources. Just look at that. Next turn I'm pretty sure they can go out for an all-out attack and simply win. Another land, okay. Yeah, that is GG. Good game. Really good deck. Run didn't do much, but the MVP here is PhyrexiaArena. Finding that card in a draft definitely turned it all around. We have 7, 9... Yeah, alright. Let's see. Good game. Alright guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this premiere draft of Phyrexia All Will Be One. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing around Corrupted. I think that, as I've said earlier in one of my games, I think that this constant me trying to hold back with all of my resources might be something risky in the situations themselves. I find it reasonable to do it. But sometimes I think that it cost me the win. Alright, so what could I have done different? I think Feed the Infection, it probably was reasonable, or I could have really thought about it to exchange it for the Infectious Inquiry, simply for one turn earlier, giving my opponent also a poison counter. The free damage wasn't that much of it, but the additional card was really cool. Then definitely interesting in one of the earlier games, Bonepicker Scourge, really good card if you go for the Corrupted deck. And yeah, my turn 2 or my 2 mana curve was really powerful. And 3 was also okay, and I think then it flattened off, but I built the deck around that because I was really focusing on simply generating the value from the Corrupted mechanic. And I think that turned out okay and actually really good. I mean, we got 5 wins, which I'm really happy with. Skull Dweller, also really good card in the current format. When you're drafting, all will be one. And overall, yeah, I had a lot of fun. Ossification, reasonable card. A lot of cards in the stacks were really synergistic. Maybe I could have built the deck a little bit different. If you want to share your opinion, feel free to post them down in the comments below. But now we gotta check the rewards that we got out of this one. There we have 1, 6 and 4 packs. And then I would say let's crack those packs. Alright, that emergence, and we got Luca, Bound to Ruin. That's dope. I take it. Add mana, activate abilities of creatures or cards, create a Phyrexian beast, deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures or planeswalkers, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you activated this ability. Alright. So this cannot be dealt with removal in response on your creature. Okay, I take it. It's cool to get mythics out of those packs. Then we have Archfiend, okay. I didn't play it. If we would have started to lose life or something like that, it would have been a different thing. But losing the game is, yeah, neck-breaking. We follow up with the Zenith Chronicler, okay. Whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell each turn, each other player draws a card. So this is not a May ability. This might be a really cool card for CEDH, for example. It's really cheap. It does something. And yeah, you simply generate value. Whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell, so if you are in a monocolored deck, you can only profit from this one. Because this also counts for you. So if you would cast a multicolored spell each turn, or in a turn, your opponents would draw cards. But if you're in a monocolored deck, the Zenith Chronicler, then you don't have any multicolored spells in your deck. Reasonable card, good card. And last but not least, we finish this draft with Tyrannex Rex. Okay, that is a great ending. We got the sword in the draft. We got the Tyrannex Rex. We got the Looker out of it. Definitely a great draft here. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this draft in the comments below. And then I would say, see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.